Have you ever wished you could streamline your coding process with custom snippets in Visual Studio Code? If so, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into how to create project-specific snippets in VS Code. I totally get it. It can be frustrating to repeatedly type out the same code or commands for different projects. You're not alone in wanting to make your workflow more efficient. Many developers face this challenge. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, how can I add project-specific snippets in the VSCode folder? This is a common query among developers looking to enhance their productivity. Let's explore how to do this together. So what exactly are snippets? Snippets are reusable pieces of code that can save you time and effort. By creating project-specific snippets, you can tailor your coding environment to fit your needs perfectly. Let's break down how to set this up. And stick around. I have a fantastic tip at the end that will help you manage your snippets like a pro. To begin adding project-specific snippets in Visual Studio Code, the user should first navigate to the Workspace folder where their project is located. Next, the user needs to create a new file within the VSCode folder. This file will hold the snippets for the project. Now, the user should define their snippets in the newly created file. Each snippet is written in JSON format, specifying the prefix, body, and description. After defining the snippets, the user can save the file. Visual Studio Code will automatically recognize the new snippets and make them available for use. Finally, the user can test their snippets by typing the defined prefix in a code file. This will trigger the snippet suggestion in Visual Studio Code. Fun fact, the first snippet manager was created in the early 2000s, and it was a game changer for developers everywhere. Imagine coding without snippets. Yikes! Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. To create project-specific snippets in VS Code, one user suggests going to File, then Preferences, and selecting User Snippets. From there, choose New Snippets for your project name and give the snippet file a name you prefer. Finally, read the comment in the newly created file and copy the example to create your first snippet. That's all on that answer. Let's take a look at another one. One user points out that creating per workspace snippets in Visual Studio Code is not directly possible. They mention that after reviewing the official documentation, they found no mention of this feature being available. Here's that pro tip I promised. Organize your snippets by category or functionality. This will make it easier to find what you need when you're deep in coding mode. And there you have it. You've just learned how to create project-specific snippets in Visual Studio Code. Remember, customizing your coding environment can significantly boost your productivity. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks.